Hi there, this is Craig, and I'm doing this video in response to a friend of mine on LinkedIn who's Don Defang, and he is the founder of Do Me a Favor Buddy, and he's all about kindness. And he set a wee challenge on LinkedIn of coming up with a letter, part of the alphabet that relates to kindness. So I have absolutely no idea, Don, where you are in your list of letters. So I've decided to go for Z. I've gone right to the back. Um, and so I'm going to say Zen, Z for Zen. And what do I mean by Zen? And what does that have to do with kindness? So that's what this video is about. So Zen for me is a kind of acceptance. It's kind of being okay with what is, what's happening in our life. So sometimes we can be annoyed, or we can be bothered, or we can be sort of what I call huffy puffy, which is when we're looking outside at the world and we're not liking what we're seeing. So I kind of call that not being very Zen. So you're in a thunderstorm and you're like, I hate it. I wish it was sunny. Not Zen about the rain or the thunder. Sometimes with our emotions, we could have anxiety, we could have anger, we could have frustration there. We could have physical symptoms like headaches in our body. And we could be thinking about these things and we'll be like, I don't want a headache. I wish my headache would go away. Or I can't believe I'm anxious again. This is doing my head in. I hate anxiety. What am I going to do? These kind of thoughts are not Zen either. So I always ask a question of myself: how Zen am I in this current situation? And if the answer to that is not very Zen, then I'm actually not being very kind. Not being very kind to myself, probably not being very kind to what's happening outside, whether it's the rain or a person, or my feelings. I'm not accepting that they're there. So it's a great question to ask. And what it does is, if you say yes to how Zen I am, how Zen are you, you'll find that you respond more in a kind way. Because kindness is all about acceptance. It's all about being okay with what's in front of you and not reacting in a strong way to it, and actually having wisdom to be able to offer the kind, compassionate approach. So if someone is moaning at you or being argumentative, you can go into your head and you can be like, how Zen am I? Am I getting annoyed? Am I getting flustered? Am I getting fed up? Am I wanting to sort of rebuke this person, or defend my position? And it's like, well, how Zen am I? Not very. So what can I do about that to make me Zen? Can I listen better? Can I pause before I speak what I want to speak? Can I listen to this other person? Can I just, what's the Zen thing here? So the Zen thing is always acceptance. So it's noticing how we feel about things, asking that question, noticing when we're not Zen, and seeing if we can flip to being Zen. Because if we're more Zen, then it's actually good for us as people, makes us healthier, makes us calmer and more peaceful, and we're more able to look outside of ourselves about how do I help, how do I give in this situation? What would a Zen person do in this situation? Would a Zen person moan and groan at the weather, or this person, or this situation? Or would a Zen person be okay, would see what's going on and go, wow, what can I do to help? What's the most kind, compassionate, helpful response to this situation? So that's my letter. I've kind of cheated in a way because Zen can encapsulate all letters. So whatever word you think of, Zen can kind of relate to it. But for me, Zen is acceptance. You know, how can I interact with this situation with acceptance, Zenness, or non-acceptance, non-Zenness. So I hope that's been a useful video, and thank you very much, Don, for inviting me to have a go at trying to think of a letter. So I look forward to seeing more videos from other amazing people talking about kindness. We so need it at the moment in life. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you or chat to you sometime soon. Bye just now.